Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fittin Lathiifah Binti Haji Abdul Latif with student ID number 24B0807 from Faculty of Islamic Economic and Finance, UNISA. And today, me and my groupmate will be presenting about lecture for Mawlid, the celebration of the birth of Prophet Muhammad SAW. And today, me and my groupmate will be presenting about lecture for Mawlid, the celebration of the birth of Prophet Muhammad SAW. In this presentation, we will begin by explaining the purpose of celebrating Mawlid and why it holds a special place in the hearts of Muslims. We will then look at the historical background of the Mawlid and how it has been observed throughout Islamic history. After that, we will share how the Mawlid is celebrated in Brunei Darussalam and the main themes that are usually highlighted during this blessed occasion. Our group also discussed the noble character of the Prophet Muhammad SAW, highlighting on the values he taught such as compassion, honesty, and patience. Finally, we will explain the relevance of the Mawlid to today's youth and how the Prophet teachings can guide us in our daily life. We hope that through this presentation, everyone will gain a deeper understanding and appreciation of the significance of the Mawlid. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy our presentation.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Salma Shawkat Tayih and my student ID is 24B0908. Today in my part, I'm going to talk about two things. First one is the purpose of the Mawlid and what the Mawlid means. Mawlid means that it refers to the birth of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and in Arabic it calls from walada. It comes from walada. So it's beyond just a birthday. Mawlid symbolized light, guidance, and mercy brought to the world through Prophet ﷺ. So since we know the meaning, we want to know what's the purpose of celebrating Mawlid and why it's so important for us. We have too many purposes, but we're going to stick only in three main things. First one is strengthening faith and love. Celebration increased love and admiration for the Prophet ﷺ. It reminds us of his guidance, moral, and teachings. And then we have the reflection and self-improvement, encouraging looking at the personal morals and service. And for the last point is the community and unity. Families and communities come together in remembrance and joy, builds a sense of belonging and shared identity.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Amal Hazatul Afiqah Binti Haji Amir Huzaifah with student ID 24B0818. I'll be covering on historical background and celebration of Mawlid in Brunei. Historical background. First, origin during the early Islamic period. The earliest Muslim, like the companion, Sahaba, and the Tabi'in, did not commemorate the Prophet's birthday as a festival. Instead, the Prophet recommended them to have two fasting on Mondays, saying it was the day he was born. Second, formal introduction in the Fatimid period. The Fatimid Caliph, who were Shia, were the first to introduce the Maulid. They celebrate birthdays of the prophets, Ali, Fatima, and their imams. Their version of Maulid include public gathering, poetry praising the prophet, feasts for the poor, and etc. Third, spread during the Ayyubid period. The popular Sunni form of the Maulid began under Sultan al-Malik al-Muzaffar of the Ayyubid dynasty. He hosts large public celebration with Quran recitation, seerah, poetry, food distribution, and etc. Fourth, widespread adoption across the Muslim world. By the 13th century, Mawlid celebrations spread across Egypt, Syria, North Africa, Andalusia, West Africa, Southeast Asia, and etc. Each region adapted the celebration to local cultures. Over centuries, Mawlid generated discussion among scholars. Scholars that support Mawlid celebration, like Imam al-Suyuti, Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, argue it fostered love for the Prophet and encouraged good deeds, while critical scholars like Ibn Taymiyyah argued it is an innovation bid'ah, but noted that celebrating it with good intention is better than sinful action. Next is celebration of Mawlid in Brunei. Usually people in Brunei will have public holiday. All government offices, school or any business will be closed to allow them to take part in religious activities. Second is Grand Procession, which is Arakan Maulud. Thousands of participants march in organized groups. Participants come from government agencies, schools, private companies, and community groups. Everyone walks in coordinated lines while reciting salawat. His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah often attends or leads the event, making it is a significant national moment. Third, religious lectures and ceramah. Mosques, surahs, and community hall host ceramah agama, reading related to Prophet's character and teaching, and discussion on Islamic values and conduct. This gathering aims to encourage reflection and strengthen religious understanding. Fourth, Quran recitation and tilawat. Special recitation include dhikr maulud, salawat, and reading from the Sirah. These are held in mosques and private homes. Fifth, family and community gathering. Families often attend most events together, share meal, and visit relatives. Six, distributing food and charity. Some communities prepare food to give out after Maulud prayer. Perform charitable acts in the Prophet honor, such as donating to the poor or supporting mosque activities.
Next, main themes of Mawlid. The Mawlid highlights several important themes that remind us of the true message of Islam. One of the main themes is love for the Prophet Muhammad SAW. During the Mawlid, Muslims reflect on his life, sacrifice, and the guidance he brought to us. Another theme is gratitude. We are encouraged to be thankful to Allah for sending us a prophet who showed the best example of how to live with kindness, justice, and mercy. The Maulid also emphasizes unity and community. It brings people together, such as families, friends, and the whole Ummah to remember the values of compassion, generosity, and togetherness. Lastly, the Maulid teaches us about self-improvement. By learning the Prophet's stories and qualities, we are encouraged to improve our behavior, strengthen our faith, and follow his sunnah in our daily life.
Akhlaq mean morality. The Prophet ﷺ, known as Al-Amin, As-Sabr, forgiveness, generosity. Sabr means patient. Okay, so since he have these moralities and al-akhlaq, we need to follow him by being al-amin, by being honest, because people know that honesty builds trust and influence. People are naturally drawn to those they can rely on. So Muhammad والسلام, he was known as trustworthy even before his prophethood. Now, the second thing that the Prophet ﷺ was known is as-sabr, patience. So, patience is a key to long-term success and emotional balance. And the Prophet ﷺ faced trial, hardship, and oppositions with calm and perseverance. So, the third thing that we have here is the forgiveness. What means forgiveness? Al-Ghufran. What's that mean? Forgiveness releases inner stress and inspires loyalty. So, alayhi salatu wasalam, he forgave even those who harmed him repeatedly. So, for us, if someone harmed us or did something that really upset us, we can follow what the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam did, is to forgive them, so we can feel more relaxed, more happy, and feel peace with ourselves. So we have here generosity. Alayhi salatu wasalam was always helping the poor, share knowledge, and many other things. The last one is the justice. He treated everyone fairly, regardless of the state or background. Because justice fosters community and trust and the harmony.
Relevance to today's youth. The Mawlid is not just a historical event, it carries important lessons for today's youth. In a world full of challenges, distraction, and social pressure, the character of the Prophet Muhammad provides a timeless guide. His qualities, such as honesty, patience, respect, and leadership, are values that young people can apply in school, with friends, at home, and online. The Mawlid reminds youth that Islam encourages good manner, positive behavior, and a balanced lifestyle. It also helps young people strengthen their identity as Muslim. By learning the Prophet life, youth gain motivation to make better choices, stay away from harmful influences, and become responsible, compassionate members of society. In short, the Mawlid inspired today's youth to follow the Prophet's example and become individuals who bring kindness, peace, and benefit to others.
In conclusion, Maulid is more than the celebration of the birth of Prophet Muhammad, but also a reminder to us of the values he embodied: compassion, humility, justice, and mercy. Reflecting on these values encourage us to improve our character and strengthen the way we treat others. When we carry even a small part of his example into our daily life, the true meaning of Maulid become alive within our community. That's all from us. Thank you. Jazakallahu khairan.